right to the side of the face.
We're in Boston, in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
Boom, what impact! Kane and Daniel Bryan are seeming to get along thus far, Corey.
Yeah, they're getting along for one reason. To get rid of that quack, Dr. Shelby. Even I would try to get along with you, Cole, if it meant not listening to Dr. Shelby.
You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There is some deep-rooted trouble within that monster.
You gotta believe this one's over.
In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things for sure. They're both off the rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark. Well, if you're a believer in anger...
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion. Well, Daniel Bryan has his accolades as well.
Of course, Daniel Bryan won the United States Championship at the same pay-per-view 2 years ago against The Miz. He also went on to win...
Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull.
But he's got to capitalize now. Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion. He did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now, and you bring up a moment where he was caught off guard and hit by a now outlawed Brogue Kick.
Here it comes! Looking for...
Choke slam straight to hell.
But did he go for it too early? R-Truth is just getting overwhelmed. Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of the ring, judging from the last few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
Same page? Daniel and Kane aren't even reading this.
He goes for the cover. Talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5 months. It'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry.
Uh-oh. Is he done? Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic at a WWE2K19 interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Well, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle. Beautiful technique.
We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
And that's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
setting him up.
So much damage inflicted. So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
He might have it. Oh! He's making a statement here with this attack. Right to the chest. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
And no luck against Kane there.
Here he goes. You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful chokeslam on Bryan. It just so happened that Daniel landed on their opponent long enough to gain the pinfall. I can't foresee that being the outcome against the champion.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Irish whip. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
He has something big planned. Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, perfect form.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These Yes Chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry.
Look out!
Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the S-Champ, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we counter here. Showing some quickness there. Clothesline! When this guy's on, look out. Suicide dive! I need to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby isn't even a certified therapist. My sources on the health board say he dropped out of medical school to visit Tibet on some kind of spiritual excursion. That guy's a fraud.
Back now inside the ring. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Maybe the WWE Universe is still getting into the Beast Buster.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
He's going for the pin. One. An easy kick out there.
Still too fresh.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out in the middle of the ring. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
Here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Drop kick. Kingston's in trouble.
The
Kane
champs are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging on to the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And there's Kane on the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champions.
Oh my God.
No way. Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
What we just saw is two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan. Who can't stand each other, but now they're tag team champions.
Kane can't believe it. Daniel Bryan is celebrating.
No amount of therapy could have prepared the WWE Universe for this. This is going to be a disaster.
Can you imagine Kane and Daniel Bryan as tag team champions?
You don't have to imagine it. It's a reality.
And it's weird.
I guess anger management worked, well, at least somewhat, right?
Team champions! I am the tag team champions! I am the tag
And look at this.
Can't even agree who the real champion is.
Well, it's both of them, Byron.
team champions! I am the tag team champions!
This is going to be interesting to watch. There's obviously no argument here. They both won the titles.
They can't even enjoy the victory together.
Oh, watch out.
The Big Red Machine certainly not pleased with the situation, but he can call himself one half of the tag team champions.
A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall order as he faces 9-time WWE champion Randy Orton.
Drop kick!
Oh, right in the back.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Down to the floor. And he misses the mark.
Talk about a rough landing.
Oh, Bulldog!
One-handed. I didn't think technical wrestling wizard Daniel Bryan could hold his own in a street fight, but he's doing pretty well so far.
We're really starting to see the versatility in Bryan's repertoire here.
Yeah, but a versatile repertoire means nothing if Orton can pull off an RKO out of nowhere.
What a strike. Oh, right to the face.
Randy Orton has had rage issues, and Daniel Bryan is no stranger to anger management. Who has the advantage in a twisted match like this?
There's a world of difference between how Bryan and Orton process their anger. Orton's turned it into a Hall of Fame career. Bryan suffered some of his worst losses due to his mental issues.
He wants no part of the outside. Keep your eye on this one. Incoming.
Olympic slam. Nice.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Bringing it back into the ring. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight.
Yeah, Bryan has been determined to show he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw, Randy Orton won the match, looking for the win.
Guys, Bryan has Orton reeling. The so-called weak link is edging even closer to a victory.
It would be a massive upset if Bryan beat the 9-time WWE.
Impressive combination kicks. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
We recounted Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's matches as of late. We thought it would be settled in tonight's opening match, but they brawled to a double disqualification.
Well, you won't see a count-out, DQ, or an injury in this match. The yes lock is in!
Wow.
The yes lock is in!
Unreal!
What a crossface!
That has got to be it.
Let me tell you, that can cause some
harsh impact. The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now. Does Orton even know where he is? We saw Team Hell No dissolve last week on Raw as both Kane and Daniel Bryan turned their sights towards the WWE Championship.
Step one in that process is beating Randy Orton. Defeating a guy of Orton's stature puts you near the front of the line for title opportunities.
Going back to Kane and Daniel Bryan's breakup, it seemed cordial, but their paths could easily cross again if one of them attains the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that reminds me, Michael. Team Hell No didn't officially hug it out when they broke up. Things could be bad between Kane and Bryan.
Nice escape from the cradle.
And believe me, that was a lot harder to get out of than it looked.
It's kind of a shame that Orton and Bryan are fighting tonight and that they will also be brawling with Kane in the Money in the Bank match, since those three men are the only trio to pin or submit the Shield in a six-man tag team match.
It's even more impressive when you consider the trios that fell to the Shield. At WrestleMania, Orton, Sheamus, and The Big Show failed. On the Raw 2 weeks after WrestleMania, Team Hell No and The Undertaker couldn't do it. Last week, Team Hell No and Orton finally beat the Shield, and in 3 weeks, they'll be fighting each other for Money in the Bank. Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performances in tag team competition as of late.
Well, Bryan tends to be consumed by just about every minor annoyance, but he did take the pin in 3 straight tag team. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And here comes Orton.
Lightning fast reflexes. He goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole. Bringing back up Daniel Bryan as a weak link. Note that he's not sorry he let Kane down when he cost Team Hell No the tag titles, or that he failed Randy Orton in their quest for the tag titles. Bryan's just thinking about himself here.
Look, Bryan may have faltered in those matches, but Bryan was also the guy who got Seth Rollins to tap out for the Shield's first ever 6-man tag team loss. He can obviously be a team player, but right now,
he's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
When this guy's on, look out.
Daniel Bryan has a major task ahead of him tonight. He's got to beat a man with just about every accolade.
That'll rock him. The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
The tension, the drama. This is electric. We compared Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan's accolades before, and Daniel Bryan has a decent resume too, as he's won Money in the Bank and has held the U.S. title, tag team titles, and the world title 1 time each.
That's just it, Cole.
Here it is. Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan are both as tough as they come, and this is a matter of pride between both men. These are 2 guys you don't want to lose, especially to each other.
Look, we did see things get heated earlier tonight, but I think there's still a level of respect here. Neither is going to cheat to defeat the other. It's all about proving that you are the best. And here comes Orton.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Saxton, you were blathering about these guys being respectful, and I got to dispute you. Orton's done some despicable things to get ahead. Bryan certainly wasn't respectful when he cashed in Money in the Bank on the Big Show. You do what you can to get ahead in this industry.
Corey, that's all in the past. The WWE Universe loves both these guys because they're all about competition, not cheating.
Going to the top, high risk. We're seeing two favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending. DDT! Spiked them. The Viper strikes again. I love it.
He's looking at it.
The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
The Viper strikes again. I love it.
And here's Randy Orton showing why he's a master manipulator.
What a neck breaker. Impactful slam.
This is getting out of control. Randy Orton has seen better days.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here. I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Oh, so ruthless.
Now that's how you use a table to your advantage.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
So you're gonna... Oh, shoulder breaker. Here we go, a second.
That just happened?
We're going to take another look at this.
I could watch this move over and over.
One. Referee barely had time to begin a count there.
He's still in this.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Slam down hard.
Here he goes.
He's definitely starting to lose it here.
Oh, and he finds a way to escape.
Wow. Oh, I think this entire arena has written him off, myself included.
The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Oh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
There it is.
Did you hear that crack? Oh boy, he is rolling.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one. Give these superstars a ton of credit. I don't know too many competitors who can withstand the amount of punishment that they have here tonight.
And here comes Orton. Oh, it's locked in, the crossface.
But can he follow up here?
Oh, the yes lock is cinched in.
It's locked in. What's Randy Orton going to do?
Will the Viper tap out?
Orton's in serious trouble.
Trying to drag himself to the ropes, but remember, the ropes aren't going to cause a break here.
Guys.
Because this is a street fight, and Orton with a kendo stick. Whoa!
Repeated strikes with a kendo stick. Orton wearing the weapon out on Daniel Bryan's body.
Just what the WWE's Apex Predator needs is a weapon.
It's all perfectly legal.
You will find absolutely, oh my God, no remorse whatsoever from Randy Orton.
All the frustration inside the Viper bubbling over. Orton's like a man possessed. This won't end well.
And he's got Bryan on the second rope. Randy Orton could be closing in on a victory. Oh, vintage Orton with a DDT.
I think that's the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Randy Orton seems to be preparing to go to that place.
Randy Orton is focused. Randy Orton could be closing in on victory.
Looking for the RKO. No.
Backslide by Bryan. Shoulders are down.
Oh.
Orton kicks out. Now on a kick by Daniel Bryan. And now kendo stick in hand. And Bryan unloading on Orton.
Bryan returning the favor.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Sweet, this might be it. Oh, my.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
There it is.
Did you hear that?
Daniel Bryan using the kendo stick for leverage. And Orton taps out. Randy Orton taps out.
What a win for Daniel Bryan.
Career-defining win for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with one of the biggest victories of his career.
And we knew it was going to be a physically grueling battle between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, and boy, did Bryan earn this.
Gotta give it up to him. Gotta give it up to Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's going to be feeling the effects of this one for some time.
Oh, hold on.
Orton offering a sign of respect.
That's what you love to see. Two great superstars, two great warriors displaying their mutual respect for each other.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight.
It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
Now, you can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat, Cole.
Elbow drop!
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan.
The champion into the cover! He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Have to put in a little more work than that. Big slam.
Flying forearm. Oh my goodness, crushing it. I need to describe to you guys Daniel Bryan's disapproval. John Cena. Calling John Cena a parody, Daniel Bryan doesn't approve of John's look or how he acts. Calls John Cena an entertainer, not a wrestler.
Yeah, but Bryan's not the first guy to say it. John Cena's what's wrong with wrestling.
John Cena with the early cover. Not much behind that pin attempt.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
This could be it. Speaking of Bryan's disapproval of John Cena, Cena did get emotional on Raw a couple of weeks ago.
Chuck will leave a mark permanently.
Oh, it's over. You know, we knew Cena had a bummed elbow coming into this match, but it seems to be holding up thus far.
Fighting through pain. That's what champions do.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
These are two men who are proud of who they are. Daniel Bryan calling John Cena a parody of a wrestler. And in turn, Cena saying Daniel doesn't belong in the same class as The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Batista, all men Cena has beaten.
Vicious strike.
Submission time. Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there. On the topic of Cena and Bryan being proud superstars, pride is woven into the fabric of both men. And Daniel Bryan does not feel respected by John Cena. Daniel Bryan is hopefully on his way to greatness, but he's not at John Cena's level yet.
John's just trying to teach Daniel a lesson. What's Daniel's catchphrase? Respect the beard? Respect in WWE is earned. Bryan could be hot right now, but only if he's good enough to take John Cena's title. Then he'll earn Cena's respect.
I'm so glad to see Triple H step up to be the referee tonight. He's been a big supporter of Daniel Bryan and only wants to see Daniel get a fair shot at the title tonight. Something I don't believe Mr. McMahon wants.
Triple H sees the drive in Daniel Bryan, and sure, he went over the boss's head when he inserted himself as a referee, but a match of this magnitude needs someone impartial, someone who's going to call it straight down the middle, and Triple H is that guy.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory?
Shoulders down, championship on the line. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Gonna take more than that.
John Cena is measuring. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
He's looking at it.
The impact.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Submission time. Great job breaking the hold there.
Good thing, too. That could have been ugly, Michael.
He goes down hard.
Yeah, and he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
John Cena with a nice reversal. And there's his speed paying off.
Hooked up.
The slam!
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. No, they're not done yet. Not even close.
Gonna take more than that.
Oh, perfect kick. He might have it. And he's rolling.
Oh! Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Oh, my goodness, crushing it. And now one more time.
That'll rock him. I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
Ooh, what impact.
The WWE Championship is on the line.
Nailed it.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And here's John Cena. What a strike.
There's no way the champ can lose now.
Here's the pin, title on the line. Here it goes. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Wow. I thought for sure that was it.
There's a fisherman suplex. He's lining him up. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. We have seen him here before.
So leave a mark permanently.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
Wow, what a gritty performance.
Momentum clearly in his corner.
Ooh, that has got to be it.
He got him there.
Just look at this, Cole. Wow.
It's come down to a battle of attrition right now. Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
Oh, nasty impact. You ever seen a human being tossed like that?
They're struggling for control right now.
Thunderous slam.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact!
Oh, he turns it around. Goes down hard. The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here. Shoulder tackle. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him...
Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
New champion.
I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that. Barely.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Wow, what impact! Got the reversal.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable. Sunset bomb! Wow.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Full Nelson applied.
Boom! Dragon suplex. Drop kick. He's playing with him now.
He can't take much more.
Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. One. He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Too soon.
When this guy's on, look out. Ooh, John Cena may have it.
Attitude adjustment. Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment there, but not anymore.
John Cena does it again.
John Cena out-wrestled Daniel Bryan.
Now let's get another look at some of the high points of that one.
Look at him go. And so it goes.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight. Ooh, what impact.
These are two men who are proud of who they are. Daniel Bryan calling John Cena a parody of a wrestler. And in turn, Cena saying Daniel doesn't belong in the same class as The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Batista, all men Cena has beaten.
What a strike. Right on the mark.
On the topic of Cena and Bryan being proud superstars, pride is woven into the fabric of both men. And Daniel Bryan does not feel respected by John Cena. Daniel Bryan is hopefully on his way to greatness, but he's not at John Cena's level yet.
John's just trying to teach Daniel a lesson. What's Daniel's catchphrase? Respect the beard? Respect in WWE is earned. Bryan could be hot right now, but only if he's good enough to take John Cena's title. Then he'll earn Cena's respect.
Guys, there's a stark difference in the accolades between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Bryan's never held the WWE Championship, while John Cena has held it 11 times.
Well, Daniel Bryan argues that John can't possibly be able to understand what he's feeling. How can Cena understand the hunger, understand the desire Daniel has to hold the WWE Championship just once?
Into the collar and elbow tie-up. Only one competitor comes out ahead here.
Again, guys, John Cena is an 11-time WWE Champion. Daniel Bryan just wants it once. He wants to be the WWE Champion for one reason, and it's not for the fame or the glory. It's so everybody would know that whenever he steps foot in the ring, there is nobody better than him.
In Daniel Bryan's eyes, this is the biggest match of his life. While for John Cena, this is just another SummerSlam. It's hunger versus content.
Inside the ring now.
Oh, flying forearm
On the mark.
I need to describe to you guys Daniel Bryan's disapproval of John Cena. Calling John Cena a parody. Daniel Bryan doesn't approve of John's look or how he acts. He calls John Cena an entertainer, not a wrestler.
Yeah, but Bryan's not the first guy to say it. John Cena's what's wrong with wrestling. To say, we've had enough of the 5 moves of doom. Daniel Bryan isn't the first, and he won't be the last to want to put Cena out of the picture.
Speaking of Bryan's disapproval of John Cena, Cena did get emotional. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Takes him down.
In a major way, too.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Looking at it here.
Such vicious strikes.
Can he finish the job?
I don't think he should get up. Daniel Bryan is putting up more than a hell of a fight right now.
Here he goes. There's something we should address, something we need to think of. Randy Orton has been playing mind games with both of these men in recent weeks. Orton possesses the Money in the Bank contract. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Harsh impact.
You know, we knew Cena had a bummed elbow coming into this match, but it seems to be holding up thus far.
Fighting through pain. That's what champions do. Michael, you remind us of Randy Orton possibly lurking in the shadows with that Money in the Bank contract. Knuckle shuffle.
Looks like this one's going to go in the champ's favor.
Elbow drop. Shoulders down. Championship on the line.
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Still too fresh.
We have to credit John Cena. He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Ring rattling. He's looking at it.
Is that enough to stop Cena?
These two competed against each other 10 years ago on an episode of WWE Velocity, in a time before John Cena brought us into an era of ruthless aggression.
10 years is a very long time, Michael, and Daniel and John have been on a distinctively different path since that night.
Byron said these two have been on. Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion, new champion.
Digging deep for a kick out.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
I was never a fan of showboating, but there is a time and a place for it. Just ask Cena. And Cena is feeling it right now.
And John Cena's definitely getting in people's heads here.
Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
That's how you use the ropes to your advantage.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's in a bad spot, guys.
I wouldn't be surprised if he hightails it through the crowd. You should go with him, Byron.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Look at this.
Cena would win a power game against Daniel, there's no doubt, and it's on display now.
Yeah, you can do all the moves you want, but sometimes power just prevails.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. That wasn't even close to 3.
It'll take more than that.
What a slam.
Impactful. It'll jar your spine.
Oh, look at that. Man, that hurts.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around. The yes lock is in. The yes lock is in.
Unreal.
I want a crossface.
Game, set, match. This one is over.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self-doubt and continue on toward victory.
I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight.
He's making a statement here with this attack. Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
Back in the ring again.
He might have it.
Just striking at will. Oh man, the champ looks absolutely out of it right now. And look at the quickness by Cena.
His feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
What a stomp.
Good grief. This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Champion.
An easy kick out there.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
What's he looking to do here? STF is in, STF is in!
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
Goes down hard. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. He's calling for it.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Look at this! This might be it!
Oh, my. Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. True testament to grit.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
When this guy's on, look out. He's in trouble.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
He's going for it all. He's not going to like this.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Look out! Here he goes.
Boom! The champ's in a bad...
Here's the pin, title on the line!
Here we go!
And he got a near fall out of it.
I'm impressed.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Oh! Beautiful technique.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Ooh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
He can't take much more.
Now he's working that exploit.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
You gotta believe this one's over.
This one is over.
Going for the big one.
Boom, what impact.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Big move.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
Oh, it's locked in.
I don't know, is that enough to stop? Cena?
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. John Cena plays mind games as good as anybody.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
Oh, what impact. Here's the pin, title on the line. Not much behind that pin attempt.
How'd he do that? Oh, debilitating elbow drop. Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end.
Look out, down he goes.
And he might not get back up.
He's in full control now. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, what impact. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
John Cena looking to close this thing out.
Cena has it locked in. That might have done it, Cole. Looks like the second time's going to be the charm here.
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
And now one more time. He gets him with a reversal. Suplex. Looking for the finish.
He can't withstand one bit more. Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
This is dangerous right here.
He caught him slipping. What? Whoa! Here it comes. He's got him. Look at this. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity. Counter here. Oh, he's able to reverse it. Reverses that one. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Incoming. He knows he's in trouble. Oh, no, he's taken down.
You know, I don't think he has much left.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Elbow drop.
Big time. He's playing with him now.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
He might have it.
Look at this.
The title is slipping away here. What a collision. That should do it.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
A second.
You gotta believe this one's over. I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? Oh, it's locked in, the crossface. Here's his moment, Michael. Talk about a painful move.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Daniel Bryan caught by Cena.
Unbelievable power from Cena.
Got him in position for the AA, perhaps. Daniel Bryan rolls him up, shoulders down to win the title on a kick out.
So close.
Oh, he caught him in the back of the neck.
Nice recovery for Daniel Bryan.
The champion is rocked.
Bryan feels it.
Bryan has Cena where he wants him. Could this be his moment? Running knee.
Cover him.
New champion.
Hooks the
New
leg.
champion.
Bryan's the WWE champion.
He did it. What a road. The trials and tribulations for Daniel Bryan. And he can now call himself champion.
Daniel Bryan celebrates massive moment at SummerSlam.
Oh, whoa, wait.
The former champ clearly objecting to the situation.
Not objecting, Corey. Shaking his hand.
That shows you how much of a class act John Cena is. To say, hey, Daniel, tonight, you were the better man.
Triple H now celebrating with the new champion. Can only imagine what's going through Daniel Bryan's mind right now. This has got to be the greatest moment of his career.
No doubt about it, Corey.
Oh, no. What's that?
Randy Orton.
Oh, my God. Orton has the Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, guys, you don't think now Randy Orton's thinking about cashing in, do you?
Daniel Bryan says he's ready, but is that smart? He just went through a grueling war with John Cena.
Orton might be having second thoughts.
More mind games from the Apex Predator.
Another, And Daniel Bryan's celebration continues. Randy Orton still thinking about it, perhaps. Oh, my God!
What the hell?
Triple H!
No!
With a pedigree to Bryan!
What's going on?
You gotta be kidding me!
No, not like this. Not like this.
Randy Orton! Is he gonna cash in? Daniel Bryan's out cold thanks to Triple H! You gotta be kidding me!
I'm still trying to process what we just witnessed.
What is going on?
Randy Orton's cashing in. That's what's going on, Saxton.
Triple H just pedigreed Daniel Bryan. Now Orton.
Triple H just handed Orton the WWE Championship.
You've gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me.
New
It was a setup.
champion,
Randy Orton is the new champion.
Welcome back to Raw. And tonight's main event, a steel cage tag team match pitting Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt against
tag match between the foursome that ended in disqualification, but now the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escape.
While the WWE Universe continues to beg for Daniel Bryan to see the light, this is Bryan's chance to finally show his new brother, Bray Wyatt, that he belongs in the Wyatt family.
Corey, you actually shared the ring with Bray Wyatt back in NXT. How has he been able to instill this following for both the WWE Universe and competitors like Daniel Bryan?
Well, it's really quite simple, Cole. Wyatt speaks with passion, and his teachings have brought success to his devout followers. This could be Bryan's path to the WWE Championship. Pick back up on Bray's leadership. The hardest battles I ever fought in that ring were against Harper and Rowan in the NXT Tag Team Championship, and they waged war in the name of Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, this may lead Bryan to the top of the mountain, but at what cost? Elbow finds its mark. Bray Wyatt isn't setting a good example for his family as he falls behind a bit here.
Wyatt isn't here to set examples, Saxton. Harper, Rowan, and now Daniel Bryan are all in his command, and he'll command them to obliterate the Usos any second now.
The Wyatt family may have finally met their match in the Usos. They may be smaller, but they enter every match prepared for war. That Siva Tau chant isn't just for show, you know. Harsh impact. Takes him down in a major way, too.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Oh, Jimmy Uso dodged that one.
Saxton, you said the Usos were prepared for war, and you know what? I'll give you this. They have been successful against the Wyatts, but now they're in a steel cage, and they should fear what Bray can do in there.
I'm in agreement with Corey here. In fact, earlier tonight, Bray said, and I quote, "The Usos are foolish and afraid. The Wyatt family has been locked in a cage their entire life." Cheating stuff. Bray Wyatt and his brothers-in-arms were WWE's most destructive force last year. That's even more impressive when you realize they only debuted on the main roster back in July. Oh, that hurt to the chest.
And it's Jey Uso getting out of that one. Looking for the exclamation point.
Michael mentioned the impact of the Wyatts in 2013. Well, Bray's first WWE match was defeating Kane at SummerSlam, and the Devil's favorite demon hasn't been the same since.
Bray's path of destruction's taken out the likes of Kofi Kingston, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, and he capped the year off by bringing Daniel Bryan into the fold. The only thing scarier is what he has in store for 2014.
It's crazy to think of Daniel Bryan's path as of late. Just 4 months ago, he was on top of the world winning the WWE Championship in the main event of SummerSlam. And now he's in this sad state.
Strong kick.
My goodness.
Cole, I'm finally done rolling my eyes at your statement. You call gaining an ally in Bray Wyatt a sad state? Bryan took on the authority with no allies and came away without goal. This is to get Bryan back on top of the mountain.
You really think Bray will step aside and let Bryan do that?
Yep.
If anything, a brainwashed Daniel Bryan might be working to help Bray become a champion. That's what's so worrying. It's like he's given up.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan looking to escape the cage here. Trying to get up over the top. Meanwhile, the Usos trying to run interference. Remember, you win via escape over the top or through the door or pinfall or submission inside the ring.
Oh, man. Bad landing. The Usos
and now it's the Usos looking to escape. Jimmy and Jay looking to win this matchup. As Harper and Rowan.
Uh-oh, watch out.
Wait, oh my God! The Usos win!
What a victory. Ooh.
And Harper just blasted one of the Usos. Rowan taking out the other.
You got a fight on the outside after a absolute war inside.
The Usos don't look very victorious right now.
Jimmy and Jay, however, winning the steel cage match over Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt is irate. He is livid.
Bray Wyatt's seemingly master plan just backfired.
Well, he's embarrassed, Byron. He's embarrassed he lost to the Usos. What are we witnessing?
I've got no idea.
Oh, wait a minute.
Daniel Bryan allowing himself to be a sacrifice for Bray Wyatt, or maybe not.
Daniel Bryan defying Bray Wyatt.
The WWE fans are going insane.
This is not a smart move, Bryan.
And now what is Bray doing? Is Bray Wyatt sacrificing himself to Daniel Bryan?
Maybe Daniel Bryan is starting to come to his senses.
Oh, look out! And Bryan unloading on Bray Wyatt! And finally the spell has been broken!
Bryan's decided he no longer wants to be under the control of Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family.
Or was it a ruse all along? Harper and Rowan, they're locked outside of the steel cage as Daniel Bryan continues the assault on Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is in deep trouble as Daniel Bryan
Unloading.
Bray Wyatt feeling the fury of Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's been waiting a long, long time for this. And you have to wonder, guys, if this was a complete setup, if this was a ruse. Daniel Bryan is shedding the skin of the Wyatts.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
He wants no part of this. Impressive combination kicks. I knew it was only a matter of time. Bray Wyatt's just getting overwhelmed.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Beautiful technique.
With the damage sustained by Wyatt, he could be on his way out.
The opposition certainly has his number here in this Tornado Tag Team match.
He's in tough shape, guys, and there's absolutely no room for error now.
Look at this. And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal.
What a forearm.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Harper and Rowan can't get in the cage. Daniel Bryan assaulting Wyatt as the other members of the Wyatt family look on. Daniel Bryan is back.
Daniel Bryan is liberated. exclamation point on the end of this relationship.
And the celebration from the newly liberated Daniel Bryan.
Bryan soaking in the moment, as he should. And the WWE Universe absolutely loves it.